you guys, welcome to another mock draft. I was supposed to do this every single Monday, but last Monday I couldn't do it because I was kind of sick. But I'm back. We're gonna do a mock draft because a lot has changed in the NFL. A lot has changed. Free agency is over, and now teams need a lot of help because of all the salary cap they got rid of. Every team signed somebody, or every team let go of somebody, and it is crazy. So let's just get into the draft right now. We are starting with the Chicago Bears. We all know they got rid of Justin Fields, so we all know Caleb Williams is going to go there. Washington, they're going to draft their quarterback because they got rid of Sam Howell and they don't have a quarterback. So Drake May is going to go there. Patriots, they need a quarterback. Patriots really do need a quarterback. So right here, I'm going to give them Daniel. Now, this is the interesting part here. Because right here, Minnesota traded for another number one pick. So Minnesota has the 11th overall pick, and then they have where's the Texans? And they have the 23rd overall pick. So they might propose a trade with the Minnesota Vikings. With the Carolina Cardinals. Where are the Arizona Cardinals? Right here. Let's see where the Cardinals are. Here we are. They get the 4th overall pick, and they get this one and that one. So propose the trade, confirm the trade. Now Minnesota moves up to number 4. Right here, they are going to get J.J. McCarthy because they are very, very, very interested in J.J. McCarthy. So with the top 4 pick, they're all QBs. Now 5th overall. We all know they got rid of Mike Williams. They got rid of Keenan Allen. I have no idea why they got rid of Keenan Allen. But they do need a receiver, so Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to the Chargers. Now, right here at number 6, they need wide receiver help. Also, they need linemen. Also, they need everything. This team is horrible. So to protect a quarterback, I'm gonna give them the Joe Alto out of Notre Dame. The first offensive tackle off the board goes there. Now the Tennessee Titans. That's a little bit tricky. They did sign a running back, so they don't need no more running back, but they do need offensive line help to protect anybody that's the quarterback back there. So let's give him the offensive tackle out of Penn State. He's going there. Now, the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons needed a QB, but they got Kirk Cousins. To protect Kirk Cousins, they need something, but they also need an edge rusher, and that'll be Dallas Turner. out of Alabama is going to the Atlanta Falcons. Now we come to the Chicago Bears. With the first pick, they took Caleb Williams. Now with the 9th overall pick here, there's a tight end, Brock Bowers, but they don't need a tight end because they already signed a tight end in free agency. I don't think they need another receiver because they do have DJ Moore and they have Keenan Allen now, so they don't need a wide receiver. Probably if you want to protect Caleb Williams, they do need a center, offensive center. Let's see what centers are out here. There's no good centers, so we can give them a good third receiver. Malik Neighbors is going to the Bears. Or they can go with edge rusher. Let me see. I bet they might take an edge rusher here. And the best edge rusher of all is Leia Tua. I'm butchered that name up. But the Bears take an edge rusher. Now we come to the New York Jets. Jets do need a QB, but that's okay. They need an offensive tackle. They signed one. They do need a tight end though, so I am going to go with Brock Bowers to the New York Jets. And now we come to the first pick of the Arizona Cardinals. Like I said, they traded down from number 4 to 11 and 23 because the Minnesota Vikings had 2 first rounders, so that's great for the Arizona Cardinals because Arizona Cardinals need a lot. And the first thing that they need is a wide receiver. And here we go, the wide receiver right here. Malik Neighbors is going to the Arizona Cardinals. Now, this is an interesting pick. It comes down to the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos need everything. They got rid of wide receivers. They got rid of the corner. They got rid of the quarterback. They got rid of edge rushers. So we are going to give them the best possible on the board, and that is Roman Oduzi, wide receiver out of Washington. So he's going to the Broncos. Now the Oakland Raiders, they needed a quarterback, but all the good quarterbacks are taken, so they need a cornerback. So why not give them Terrell Arnold out of Alabama, the corner? There we go. Now we get to the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints need a whole offensive line. They need a tackle and a guard. And at number 14, the best tackle is from Oregon State. This guy is going to go to the Saints. Now the Indianapolis Colts. Indy got rid of. They re-signed Michael Pittman to a big deal. They still have Jonathan Taylor back there. I don't know who their QB Their QB is Anthony Richardson. So it's going to be his second year. So they might need to get him another weapon, like a tight end, but there's no good tight ends out here. And then he needs another receiver, but there's wide receiver right here. It's going to be a reach. So I would say I'll go with a tackle from Alabama to protect Richardson. Now we're at the Seahawks. Seahawks, they need corner, offensive guard, offensive center, linebacker, and defensive tackle, and a corner. I would bet money they're gonna go for Quentin Mitchell out of Toledo. Welcome to the Seattle Seahawks. Now we are at the 17th pick, and that is the Jacksonville Jaguars. They got rid of Calvin Ridley, so they need wide receiver. I think that's the most needed position for the Jags, are the wide receiver spot, because they have no wide receivers. So Brian Thompson Jr. out of LSU is going to be a Jacksonville Jaguar. Now we come to Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals, they need a lot of help on the offensive side of the ball, especially on the offensive line. They need to protect Joe Burrow. So I am going to give the Nims out of Georgia the offensive tackle to protect Joe Burrow. LA Rams are next. So they signed Jimmy Garoppolo for backup, so they don't need that. But they did lose like more offensive linemen, and they did lose an edge rusher. So I am going with Gerald Everson out of Florida State. It's gonna go to the Rams. Now we come to the Pittsburgh Steelers. We all know they got Patrick Queens. Russell Wilson is the quarterback. And they got Justin Fields as a backup, so they don't need that much of offense. But they do need offensive line help. And there's two guys up here. There's a center and there's an offensive tackle. Troy Fautanu, I'm putting out of Washington, or do we go with the offensive center out of Oregon, Jackson Power Johnson? Right here, I would say I'll go with the center. Center is the more important than the offensive tackle, because the center always touches the ball first, and you need a good center to help Russell Wilson or Justin Fields out. But they do have weapons, so they don't need no receivers, I don't think. So right here with the 20th pick, I'm going with Jackson Power Johnson right there. Now we come to the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins signed Poyer, the free safety, so they don't need a free safety. They do need an offensive guard, offensive tackle, D tackle, wide receiver, and cornerback. And if you look, the best possible defensive tackle is out of Illinois, and that is Johnny Newton. Welcome to the Dolphins, Johnny Newton. Now we come to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm telling you, they need a lot of help on defense. So I am going to give them Chop Robinson, the edge rusher. But they're getting old on the defense. So there we go. And now we come to the Arizona Cardinals, their second pick in the first round. With the first pick, they took Malik Neighbors to wide receiver, but they do need offensive tackle help or offensive guard or a DB. We might have to go with number 24, Nate Wiggins out of Clemson for the second pick in the first round for the Arizona Cardinals. And there we go. Now we come to the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, they lost their left tackle to New York Jets. So that's a big need for the Cowboys. And look at here. We have Troy Fatu, not you. So with the 24th pick, they're taking Troy out of Washington. Sliding in. Now we come to the Green Bay Packers. We got rid of Aaron Jones, so we don't need, and we replaced Aaron Jones with Josh Jacobs. And then we got Xavier McKinney at free safety, so that I think that's okay. But we could use corners and another safety. So I don't know. If I was a betting man, it looks like Green Bay might trade out of this pick. But if they do not trade out of number 25 right here, and we need linebacker help, so let's go to linebacker. The best linebacker available is not even here. So let's get the Kool-Aid McKinson. He looks like, let's read up. He's 5'11" with, yeah. That's not a good guy. What about the safety here? 6 foot. He could play the other side, so I'm gonna give the Iowa Cooper D out of Iowa State. Another safety goes, and we are at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They need an edge rusher. They need a corner, offensive guard, offensive center, and a wide receiver. The big need is corner, so I'm gonna give the Kool-Aid McKinson. Is that his real name though? So Kool-Aid McKinson is going to the and now we are at number 20. Wait. One. Arizona Cardinals had another first round. So they have 3 picks in the first round. Dang, okay. Right here, we'll go with the wide receiver. They need a wide receiver and a defensive tackle. So wide receiver help is coming in. Hold on, Coleman. Bam, right there. Now the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, they got rid of a lot of players here, so this is going to be a hard thing, right? But they do need an offensive guard out of Duke, Graham Barton. It's going to be a buck. Now it comes down to the last 4 teams. That will be the Lions, the Ravens, Niners, and the Chiefs. first of all, the Lions, they are needing an edge rusher and a cornerback. Those are the two main things they need on this team. So there is no good edge rusher here. And this guy might be a little reach for the Lions, but they do have a defensive tackle in Brian Murphy II, out of Texas, so I think that'll be a good fit. Now the Baltimore Ravens, they lost Patrick Queen's the linebacker, so they have to replace the edge rusher. They need a wide receiver, but the biggest need is offensive tackle. We all know that you need to have offensive linemen so they can open big holes for their new running back Derrick Henry. So with the 30th pick, the Ravens are taking Tyler Guyton out of Oklahoma, offensive tackle. Now comes down to two more teams. That is the Niners and the Chiefs. We all know what the Chiefs are going to go for. They're going to go for wide receiver. And I don't know about they might need a receiver too, because Brandon Ayuk might not come back. But they do need an offensive guard also. But there's no offensive guard until Christian. And I think that's a little too much of a reach for him. So I would just give them, let's see here, 5'11", no, 6'2". This guy Mitchell sounds like a 49er receiver. So we are going to give the Mitchell out of Texas. And now we come to the last pick of the draft, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs, your Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs. Their big need is at wide receiver. So, let's see. Who's the best wide receiver out here? I gotta give them Xavier Worthy. He ran a fast. He was the fastest guy at the combine. He broke the record. So it looks like Xavier Worthy, you are going to the Super Bowl champion, the Kansas City Chiefs. And here we have it, folks. This is what my draft board looks like. Caleb Williams is going to go number 1. Drake May is going to go number 2. Jaden Daniels is going to go number 3 overall. And Minnesota traded up with the Arizona Cardinals, and they are going to get J.J. McCarthy. Then the Chargers, they have no receivers, so they're going to go after Marvin Harrison Jr. out of Ohio State. New York Giants, they need offensive line help, so Joe Altu is going there. Tennessee needs offensive tackle, so this guy's going there. Falcons need a pass rusher, edge rusher, so Dallas Turner is going there. The Bears, they could go for the edge rusher, so the guy out of UCLA is going to go there. Get another weapon for Aaron Rodgers at number 10. Brock Bowers is going there. Arizona Cardinals need a receiver, so the best receiver on the board was Malik Neighbors. Then right back to the Broncos. They need to replace Jared Judy, and they're replacing with Romy Ouzi. Romy Ouzi. The Raiders are going to go after corner. The Saints need offensive help. Indianapolis Colts, they need an offensive tackle. They got one. Seattle needs a corner. So Mitchell is going there. Jags lost Calvin Ridley, so they got to replace Calvin Ridley with Brian Thompson Jr. At number 18, the Bengals, they need to protect Joe Burrow, so they're going to get Mims out of Georgia. They lost LA Rams, just lost Aaron Donald because he retired, so they're going to go after edge rusher in Gerald Everett out of Florida State. Pittsburgh Steelers, they need to protect whoever the quarterback is. They need to get protected, so they're taking center at number 20, and that would be Jackson Tower Johnson. Then the Miami Dolphins, they need a defensive tackle bad. So here we go. Johnny Newton is going to the Miami Dolphins, 21 overall. The Eagles, they need a whole lot on defense, so they're going to get the pass rush Chop Robinson out of Penn State. Then at number 23, the second pick of Arizona Cardinals, they need a corner, so they are drafting Nate Wiggins out of Clemson. Then the Cowboys are at number 24. They just lost their left tackle to the Jets, so they need to replace the left tackle with Troy out of Washington. Then the next pick is the Green Bay Packers. Right here, this is the hardest one, the hardest pick right here. But we did get a free safety in the free agency. Everybody said we got the top free agent in 2024, and I agree. Xavier McKinson is the free safety, but we do need depth, so that's why I picked Cooper DeJean out of Iowa, so that's cool right here. Tampa Bay Bucks, they do need a quarterback, but they did sign Baker Mayfield. They don't need a wide receiver because they already have Goodson and Mike Evans already signed, but they do need corner help. So at number 26, I think the Bucks are going to take Kool-Aid McKinstry. And then we come to another Arizona Cardinal with the 27th pick. And they're taking the Keon Coleman out of Florida State, the wide receiver, because they need a wide receiver. And now we come to the Bills. They need offensive guard help bad. So Graham Barton is going to the Bills, and he's out of Duke. Lions, they need a defensive tackle, and Brian Murphy, second, dropped all the way down to number 29 out of Texas. And number 30, we got to protect Lamar Jackson and open some holes for Derrick Henry. So the offensive tackle makes sense at the 30th spot. And then we come to the San Francisco 49ers. It looks like Brandon Ayuk doesn't want to be there anymore, so they have to replace Brandon Ayuk. And why not replace him with Mitchell out of Texas? And he is 6'3", So, and then we come to the last pick of the first round, and that is your Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs. And the Chiefs they won the Super Bowl without good receivers, but Patrick Mahomes needs a little bit more help. Kelsey is getting up there in age, so it's not going to be good. And they had Tyreek Hill, and he was a fast speed guy. So why not replace Hill with the other fast guy in the draft, Xavier Worthy out of Texas? So I'm putting Xavier Worthy to the Kansas City Chiefs. So yeah, guys, that is it. That's the whole mock draft I did after they put trades out. But I would really enjoy it if you guys leave in the comment what do you think about all these trades going on and my picks in the first round. How do you like it? I would love to hear some feedback. Where do you think some of these guys are going to go? Do you think that they're going to go early in the beginning of the first round or in the middle of the first round? You never know. So I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this. And like I said, I'm sorry about last week. I could not put a mock draft out last Monday because it was kind of busy last Monday with free agency starting. And we are only about 3.5 weeks away from the draft. So there's going to be 3 more mock drafts coming out before the actual draft starts. And I'll be here covering the whole draft. Every single round, I'll be covering first round, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like on this. And I don't know why some of you guys are watching my videos, but you guys are not subscribed to the channel. But like I say, guys, it doesn't take much to help me out. Just push that little red subscribe button and try me out. If you guys don't like my content, you can unsubscribe later. But yeah, guys, just give me a chance and just subscribe to the channel. It really helped me out. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Like I said in every single video and live stream, stay safe, be positive, and always go Pack Go, and I will see you next time. Alright you guys, you have a great day, and I hope I see you later. Alright, bye bye guys. Great peace, and I am out of here.